Hey Leo, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to do a general tarot read for you guys today. See what you've got going on. It's the 23rd of January 2026. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. It's a collective reading, so the energy, the messages won't be for all of you. If it is, then your intuition will let you know. If it's not, don't force it to fit. It will be a message for someone else. What's going on for Leo at the moment? Any messages for Leo? Nine of Pentacles in the upright, Eight of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Chariot in the upright. You're walking away from something, moving on from something that is not kind of aligning with you. You've been in a situation where it's felt a little one-sided. Felt like you're putting effort into something that you haven't been given any effort back on. And you're getting the energy that you're walking away, someone's walking away at full speed. A drive, a determination to move on, be independent from something, stand on your own 2 feet. Something that you've been thinking over, or something that you've been in a situation or for a little minute, and you've at times perhaps felt that you couldn't walk away, or you shouldn't walk away, or you should just, some sort of negative thinking perhaps. Making excuses for something perhaps. But the Chariot is there, and the Nine of Pentacles is there. Could be something to do with your work, your finances, your business. But I'm definitely getting the feeling that you are closing something off, or not putting effort into something anymore, and perhaps it's a job that, you know, you've been working hard at, but you haven't been seeing much success or achievement or appreciation. Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Leo? Yeah. Death in the upright. Endings. Walking away from something. Ending something. Transforming, transitioning. Change. Walking away, ending. Something is done here. It's done. Perhaps you thought about it for a moment, or felt like you couldn't walk away, or you didn't want to walk away, but I'm getting the cards that are here, the energy that's here. You are just done with something. Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Leo? Yeah. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That is something that you've planted seeds in, invested in, worked towards, put your efforts into, and you haven't been seeing the results with it. You haven't been seeing any effort being given back, or any fruits of your labour. Perhaps dealing with someone, or just a situation, or someone that you kind of put effort into and they didn't give you any effort back. Or something that's just stuck, stagnant, not progressing, not moving forward, not growing, not giving you anything in return. Something quite, you know, disappointing, and you're just done with it. You're not willing to put any more effort into this or work towards this, because you don't feel like someone is on your team, on your page. You're feeling like you're doing it all alone. Three of Pentacles. Judgment in reverse. Something that perhaps you have been thinking about making a judgment call on, something that you've been weighing up, somewhat resistant perhaps, or just sitting with it for a moment. I got that in the beginning, making excuses for a situation or for someone, not wanting to perhaps face the truth of it, or just not coming to some sort of awakening, or not taking accountability for it, or they've not been taking accountability, or I'm getting as well someone that doesn't take accountability, someone that's just, they're just not, they're kind of just shut off, they're not maybe all about themselves, not aware, or choosing to just choosing themselves, kind of thing. Chariot. Why is the Chariot here for Leo? Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be your energy, Leo. Something that's made you feel very perhaps disrespected, doubtful within yourself, insecure, something that's really kind of dampened your fire, as it were. Perhaps feeling that someone's been deceitful, or switch the energies, it could be you, it could be them, or you could be dealing with someone that's been arrogant, or perhaps you've been arrogant. Someone here hasn't been in a positive fire energy. Or perhaps someone's been a bit selfish, or you felt perhaps you didn't, perhaps you stuck with this because you didn't want to, you felt like if you had, just walked away or given up on it, that you were being selfish. I'm getting the energy that someone is now thinking of themselves, and I don't think it's in a selfish way. I think someone needs to start thinking of themselves here. Why is Death here for Leo? Five of Swords in the reverse. Someone's walking away, they've got their back turned, they're feeling defeated, kind of just, they've given a lot, or they've given their all, and they're just done, defeated, just feeling like someone's just not really been playing fair here. Seven of Pentacles, High Priestess in reverse. Someone's possibly been a little bit secretive here, or withholding information selectively. Someone's feeling like they've been kept in the dark here. Someone's not been completely truthful with them. Or someone has been, and as well with Judgment in reverse, someone has been ignoring their intuition when it's been speaking loud and clear on a situation. Someone, like I said earlier, they haven't wanted to come to the spiritual awakening. The universe was screaming at them to look, see it for what it is, see the situation for what it is, see the person for what it is. But someone's been turning their back and not wanting to see the truth of a matter, perhaps. Judgment in reverse. Why is it here for Leo? Page of Cups. Perhaps dealing with someone that's a little bit immature, or someone that's a little bit charming, dreamy, paints a dreamy romantic picture, or someone here has been a little bit naive, kind of going into a situation or taking it on kind of first impressions. Someone's ignored their intuition and they're annoyed with themselves for doing so. Queen of Wands. Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone's perhaps made some impulsive decisions here, or acted or said something that's impulsive or hurtful, or someone hasn't been sincere in the... Someone hasn't been sincere, someone hasn't been honest. Someone's gotten involved with something that's got a little bit out of control. Five of Swords. There's the Tower. Revelation, chaos, upheaval, sudden change. Something has come to light here. Something that perhaps wasn't... Well, I get the feeling that it's not a... I think something has come to light, but it's a confirmation of what someone's gut was already telling them. I'm getting a point of switch off here. Kind of, I had a, you know, an inkling, a gut feeling. I had a feeling that something wasn't quite right here. And I've been ignoring my intuition a little bit. And I haven't really been listening to... I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to look at it. I kind of wanted to stay in this Page of Cups, dreamy, romantic kind of energy. But actually, I see the truth now, and it's hit me like a thunderbolt to the forehead. And this is the point of no more. Cut off. I'm done here. I'm done. Death and the Tower. And the Chariot. Someone ain't messing here. The point of change. Oh dear. Sorry, the energy's pretty heavy on this one. It's pretty strong. Someone is not messing anymore. High Priestess. The Magician. Yep. Sudden awakening of realizing one's power in a situation. Sudden awakening of, no, actually, I can walk away from this, and I'm gonna be a-okay because I'm good. I'm the Nine of Pentacles. I'm strong. I'm powerful. Usually I'm the Queen of Wands in the upright. You know, I'm confident. I'm sassy. I'm determined. I'm royalty. I'm a Leo. But actually, this situation has made me go into the negative of my fire energy, perhaps. And this was a silly decision to make. Lesson learned. The sting of the scorpion tail of the death energy. The thunderbolt fire spark energy, complete consuming blow up of the Tower. And here I am as the Magician, fully realizing my power, fully realizing that I have everything and I am everything that I need in order to make a change and manifest what it is that I want, and to walk away from people and situations that are not giving me back the effort, the love, the whatever it is that I'm putting in. I'm not going to do that again. Page of Swords, Page of Cups, sorry. Page of Cups. Ace of Cups in reverse. You're not giving to this anymore. You've closed off, or someone's closed off here. Or someone has been closed off, not on the same page, creating this sort of dreamy illusion, but not actually offering anything, you know, kind of, yeah, not offering something that perhaps they said they would, or a situation or a connection or an outcome, or but someone here is just drained, they've had enough, and there's their cup of love, and they're doing that, and they're letting it all drain out. Shut off, cut off, done. Knight of Swords. Energy is so strong with this one, Leo. Knight of Swords in reverse energy. Why is he here for Leo? Judgment in reverse again. Someone was resisting a change here. Someone was resisting making a decision. Someone was, well, we know this, not listening to their intuition, not seeing it for what it is, not coming to some sort of awakening here. They've resisted it. They've stood with it. They've stuck by it. They've held, you know, or they've doubted making some sort of change. But I don't think they're doubting it anymore. Or someone's resisting making a change or putting in effort, and the other person's made the decision for them, and they've said, nah, don't make that decision, actually, I'll make it for you. I'm done. Bye-bye. The Tower. Why is the Tower here for Leo? The Star. Coming back to oneself. Coming back to oneself. Finding light, faith, hope, balance, renewal. Coming back into alignment with oneself. Getting out of this stuck, wishy-washy, stagnant, stunted, possibly up and down, not putting in any effort, someone's just done. I'm going to just be with me. I'm just going to look after myself, come back to myself, some recovery, healing, and just, yeah, look after me. Someone's found the light. Someone's found the light, found the truth, found the wisdom. The Magician. Why is the Magician here for Leo? King of Pentacles. Stable, solid, abundant, all by oneself. The King of Pentacles has everything he needs, and don't take the gender. It could be, well, it's the King of Pentacles. It's don't read the gender. It's kind of the energy of the card. What it means is the King of Pentacles is grounded, stable, independent. He doesn't need or want for anyone or anything. Could be, you know, could be well off financially. But it's more about being independent and solid in oneself, to the point that they don't need to be entertaining any nonsense in any sort of situation. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. Oh dear. Someone was a little bit charming here. Painted a good picture. Someone, getting someone that made out that they were solid, stable, a sure thing. Knight in shining armour, but I don't think that someone was everything that they made themselves out to be. Or perhaps you have a knight in shining armour approaching you, but I'm not really getting that energy. I'm getting more of the energy that someone kind of painted some sort of rose tinted coloured picture here, and they talked the talk, but they didn't walk the walk. They didn't make any effort. They just painted this picture of and there you go, there you go. And the Magician just fell out in reverse. Magician in reverse, yeah, can talk about self-doubt and thinking that you haven't got what it takes to manifest and create the things that you want. You know, oh, I want to create, I want to make my business work. Oh, but I don't think I've got it in me to do it. I don't think I've got the skills, tools, whatever it is. The Magician in reverse can also talk about someone that is manipulative. Someone that hasn't got your best interests at heart. And he just flipped out in reverse when I was clarifying the Knight of Cups, which clarified the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups. Yeah, someone painted a picture here of how things were going to be, but I don't think they really meant it in this particular instance. I'm already getting cheesed off with this energy. This is like nonsense. Judgment. Why is Judgment here twice? So, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Sorry, 4 of Cups, but it landed this way. And that again, yeah, Judgment. Okay, yeah. So someone, for a little minute, they've been resistant. Oh, but what if it is going to be the way that, you know, it's, what if this is my knight in shining armour? Or what if this is my knightess in shining armour? Man, woman, gender, whatever, you know, fit the energy as it fits for you. And someone's been sat and having a think, and oh, but it could be, you know, that cup that they're offering, that knight that's riding in on a white steed offering me a cup, might well be full of champagne, but it could also be full of, you know, pond water. And someone's kind of been at the point of stay with it, move away from it. Is this good? Is this not? Is this a sure thing? Is it not? And someone's kind of put themselves on hold for a moment while they've been in this resistant energy of not really knowing what to do. Accept it for what it is and what it's not and kind of move on, or just see for a minute if it's, you know, am I being too, should I trust, or just see how, I'm just getting that someone was very, they were thinking about it for a moment. Whoever this page is posing as a Knight of Cups, they know their game. They know their game. And the Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse is the Master of Deception. Master of Deception. could pull a diamond ring out of a hat, but when you actually touch it, it's just a mouldy old wet fish. That's how powerful a Magician in Reverse is. Oh, hello. What have we got here? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm going to do this by myself. I'm good. I don't need to be involved with this nonsense. I'm just going to rely on myself and not rely on any kind of dodgy looking magicians. King of Pentacles, 6 of Cups in reverse, but there was love there. You know, perhaps you thought this person was solid, was good, was stable, and you held on for a bit. Because, yeah, I mean, you know, everyone wants a happy ending, don't they? And you didn't want to let this go, but I think you're at the point now of seeing what it really is and not what you hoped it would be. The Magician, 10 of Cups in reverse. Oh, God, that is strong. The cards that are coming out for this row. The 10 of Cups in reverse, Magician in reverse, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups. Someone here painted a picture. I keep getting that. Someone here painted a picture. And it was a happy ever after picture. And it was a really good picture. But it wasn't an original. Judgment in reverse. 4 of Cups that came out sideways. What does Leo need to know? Strength in reverse. And yeah, you know, took away some of your power, took away some of your strength, made you doubt yourself, had you in a place of weakness perhaps. Perhaps you had a weak spot for this person, a soft spot. And I'm getting the feeling that someone's annoyed here that they allowed someone to... These cards are flying everywhere. I'm getting the feeling that someone here is annoyed with themselves for letting someone kind of overpower them in a sense of illusion. Someone was very genuine here and someone was not. Don't be too hard on yourself if that's the case. Most Leos do open their heart quite easily. Very easily. Leos are all about the heart, love, and yeah. 9 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Slow, steady wins the race. I'll get to where I need to be. I'm going to be patient with myself, but grounded. I'll get to where I need to be with who I need to be with. I am not in no rush. And I'm certainly not going to deal with nonsense and silliness while I get there. 6 of Cups. 3 of Wands. Looking ahead, looking forward, looking into the future. Long-term plans, long-term visions. Not looking back, looking ahead. 10 of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles. I'm going forward, so I'm not entirely sure how. I've got an idea of how I'm going to become stable and independent and create stability for myself. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get there yet, but I know I'm going to get there because I've got the the patience and the commitment and the determination and the balance to get there. Strength in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Because I was holding on to something and someone or a situation that was a complete fantasy. And it took, maybe I depended on this situation, this person, and they let me down. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn that Nine of Pentacles upside down, the right way up, twice in fact. And I'm just going to do what I need to do for myself and not rely too heavily on charming, fantasy, rose-tinted, you know, dreams and pipe dreams. And I'm going to be a little bit more grounded and careful and stable with what I allow in to my energy. I'm not chasing fairy tales, I'm chasing realities. And we can all dream, but then we can actually keep chugging on and making those dreams a reality, and not go around in circles with fairy tales and false hopes. That's what I have for you, Leo. Good luck with it. Best wishes. Lots and lots of love. See you again next time. Bye-bye.